world where challenges often hinder the empowerment of women, one organization has been a beacon of hope. Welcome to a journey unveiling the impactful initiatives of the Women's Helping Hand Initiative. Established in March 2006, the Women's Helping Hand Initiative, a non-profit organization, has embarked on a mission to uplift women wherever the need arises. Their vision? To shape a society that champions gender equality, abolishes abuse, and empowers women across diverse walks of life.
The organization was established in 2006, but earlier than 2006, I'd done the work, working with the girls, with the boys, with prostitutes, with area boys. And I realized very quickly there was a steady stream of more and more boys. The more we encourage them to go back home and encourage them to start a healthier lifestyle, the more we had newer ones taking their place. And once it occurred to me that perhaps if their mothers and the women in their lives were able to help them, they wouldn't end up under the bridge. A particular girl that stays in my memory, she was dating a man under the bridge, and over a course of maybe 4 years, she had 3 young boys, one after the other. She was a teenager when she started having these babies. And the man was jobless and homeless, and I couldn't understand how they would raise 3 young boys with those dynamics. And from then on, I just thought perhaps it would be best for me to stem the tide of the area boys by helping the women. And that's why the Women's Helping Hands Initiative was formed. I can still see her face in my mind. There's no way she would know that she was very instrumental to starting this organization, or the organization being called the Women's Helping Hand Initiative.
The Women's Helping Hand Initiative focuses on various thematic areas, each designed to address critical issues affecting women and children.
Well, we've had an opportunity to go around Nigeria pretty much, quite a bit, and our programs are aimed at changing lives. I'll talk about 1 or 2. We have 2 training programs called Step Up and Project Ayodele in honor of the memory of our mother. And these just train people in skills that enable them to make money immediately. And that has really moved a lot of people from poverty to capacity, actually a much greater capacity than they would ever have imagined. And the ripple effect of that cannot really be imagined. And I believe Step Up and Project Ayodele has trained probably about 20,000 people now nationwide. From time to time, we have to reconfigure our programs to address the current programs, to address the current problems that we find in the society. I'll give you an example. We have the schools advocacy campaign, where we go to schools and speak to children and the teachers about gender-based violence, about sexual violence, about drugs, about cults. And this I must have started over 20 years ago, way before the organization was formally established or registered, should I say. And each time we go to the schools, our interaction with the children tells us what the current problems are. The theme of subsequent years are an indication of what we found was the greatest problem. A couple of years ago, the theme was hope, don't give up. That was the message we took to the schools. And that was born out of the fact that a lot of the children were suicidal and depressed, not only in the secondary schools, but also in the primary schools. We also discovered that to be suicidal was not strange, and all they had to do was Google how to kill themselves. So the subsequent year, after that discovery, the theme of our schools advocacy campaign was hope, don't give up. The theme for the current year, school year, is who am I? And that's because there's a huge identity crisis amongst the children.
Through mentoring programs, after-school clubs, social skills training, advocacy campaigns, rehabilitation services, and skill acquisition programs, TWHHI is creating tangible impact and fostering change at the grassroots level.
Another thing we had to do to deal with the times was to start after-school clubs. When we visit schools for a couple of hours or 3 hours, we end up intervening in a lot of family issues, in a lot of abuse, rape, a lot of situations that we find among the children, including suicidal tendencies. But we realized that if we had after-school clubs in the schools, then we could be present there at least once a week and be right there on ground in case a child needed to speak to someone. And so currently we have football clubs and gardening clubs in 16 schools. The football clubs, the boys are called Princess Football Club and the girls Princesses Football Club.
So going into the garden, you have to be quiet. Are you getting me? Yes. So let's go. Now, there are different types of palm trees, almost 300 species. There is rectangle palm, there is African fan palm.
Now we buy it. Because you see the powder palm. This is the chemical. They use it, they call it Ridomi gold. Why are they adding it? So that they can kill the fungi that is in the manure.
We also have xerophytes. Xerophytes, they grow in a very tough, in a desert place or in a rocky place.
My name is Mimi Omotayo, and I'm a concerned mother. I'm here with several other concerned mothers here. We're here to support our Princesses Football Club. You can see our girls doing very well. The Princesses Football Club is one of our after-school clubs in schools which came out of advocacy campaign to schools in FCT. We went to the schools as concerned mothers to teach the children on how to avoid and deal with the issues of sexual abuse and drug abuse. The concerned mothers are volunteer social workers that go to their communities and speak to these children. They also attend the schools when the children are playing their football, whether they are doing their arts and crafts club or when they are doing their gardening club. They visit them, they talk to them, they mentor them, and they are able to give them listening ears. In the last 1 year that these clubs have been established, we've seen a lot of improvement in the lives of the children.
The initiative doesn't just stop at awareness. It actively engages communities, networks, and organizations, making a real difference in the lives of women and children.
My name is Muidin Saka and I'm from Junior Secondary School. I'm the head of the gardening club in my school. And since I joined the club so far, I've been experiencing a lot of things. And being outside here today is a question for me. I'm exposed to a lot of things here and being taught how real gardening is in real life.
My name is Mariam Yaya. I am from Junior Secondary School at Sokoro, Abuja. I am here to present the Princesses Football Club. It was very fantastic because we played very well. Although we played with big girls, they seniored us, but we scored them 5-0.
My name is Omoloro Omotola Akinshiri. I got trained in the year 2016. I learned catering services. I'm still in the business. That's what I do for a living. I'm into catering services. I post it on internet and the book make orders, and I go for outdoor caterings. I do small jobs, I cook, and I have I have service boys.
My name is Ibiam Moses Pius. I got trained by Project Ayodele. I learned interior decoration, small chops and party drinks, and soap making and detour. So I've been using the training for business. It has been helping me for a very long time now. Majorly I've been focusing on the interior decoration, of which I love doing very well, and the party drinks and small chops as well. That's where I know I future majorly now, and that's what I do for a living.
My name is Mrs. Bashwa Kuforola Oluyomi. I got trained by Project Ayodele in the year 2017. They also taught us how to do liquid soap, air freshener, and disinfectant. I benefited so much from the training. It made me have confidence in myself. At least I'm able to produce on my own. I give it the brand name. I even went as far as learning how to make the ceiling with nylon to make it presentable for souvenirs. So it really helped me a lot. I benefited from it, and that's what I'm doing for now.
Join hands with the Women's Helping Hand Initiative as they continue their noble mission to empower women and transform lives.
We're happy to collaborate, and we collaborate quite well already with both local and international organizations and individuals as well. We're happy to get an invitation to come visit a school and speak to the children, come to a community and speak and advocate for safety for the women and the children. And we're also happy to get help in financial. They can support financially. They can also support product sponsorship. Our programs are quite clear, so just by looking at them, I'm sure people who are interested in coming along with us can fit themselves in somewhere. But we're very happy to collaborate, and we do so already.
For more information or to offer your support, visit their website at www.twhhi.org or contact them via email info@twhhi.org. Together, let's empower our women and build a brighter future for all.